Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Woo! Saturday night, and I feel fantastic. Oh, hello, little mosquito. Yes. It's finally time. It is. And my overlay's already bugging out. Overlay, refresh. There we go. It is finally time. This is a build that, for no real reason, like let's be honest, it's an Ultimaker original. It's the updated version of the 2011 printer from a kit from 2013 or 2014. This is old. This is a dinosaur. This is a printer design that they don't make these anymore, because you can go down to the Micro Center and get a $99 Ender 3 that's more capable than this. This doesn't even have a headed bed. Headed bed. Hi, I speak English occasionally. But I don't care. I build printers on this channel. It's what we do. We do live streams and we build printers. And on Saturday nights I dip into the whiskey. But I've been wanting to do this for a while because it's getting more and more apparent that things have changed a lot in 3D printing, but things kind of haven't. And I'll touch on that more throughout this series, and I've already talked about this in the past. But part of the reason I wanted to get this printer is because this is a 3D printer, and with literally a few changes, it's on par with current printers in terms of capabilities. Well, let's be honest, it's got a wood frame. It's only going to go so far, but it's still, you know, a capable motion system. The Ultimaker motion system hasn't changed. NEMA 17 is still a NEMA 17. A block of metal that's hot, that is a glorified hot glue gun for molten plastic. There's little updates there. A fan's a fan. You put Clipper on this. This controller supports Clipper. We can put input shaper on it. So it's kind of like we've done a lot in terms of development in 3D printers. But in terms of like the actual hardware of a 3D printer, let's be honest, nothing new has come out in a long time. We're just kind of putting it together in different ways. So this is an Ultimaker original. This series is sponsored by you, because I bought this. I've been hunting down, and the problem is I've had the opportunity to pick up an Ultimaker several times over the years. There's actually somebody local, and by local within like 45 minutes of me, that had one of these for sale on Facebook Marketplace. The problem was it was built. The problem with this series has been finding an unbuilt kit that wasn't $1,000, and with exchange rate it actually was pretty close. But so that means we're building this. So without further ado, David gifted 10 community memberships. Cheers, David. Let's open up the box and see what we got to work with. So some of this I've shown off on stream already, because I've had this box for a bit now. So we're just gonna go through this and then we'll start building it. And Misadventures of Melting Plastic. That's Doc. For anyone who knows Voron people, that's Doc. Cheers, Doc. $50 cheers to help defray the cost of snagging that beast. Thank you. We might have broke even on the Prusa build. I'm really hoping we break even on this build. So I'm just gonna go through the box and I'm just gonna show you what you get. Unfortunately, again, I don't have an overhead camera, but you know, what kind of brains powered a printer that was cutting edge in 2011? Well, we got the Ultimaker board version 1.5.7. I don't even think it has a name. I don't even think it has a processor on it. I don't see it at Mega. We got. Oop, that's the wrong button. There's your brain, Arduino Mega. If you thought a ramps was cutting edge, so the cool thing is, technically I can update the drivers in this. I can put TMCs in this. I can put TMCs. This gets fed by 16 to 20 volts It's literally a 19-volt Toshiba laptop battery brick that powers this. So this will take 16 to 20 volts. What it outputs to the motors, I think they run at 12 volts. Same with the hot end. I'm not sure. I have no idea. We'll figure that out as we go. But yeah, it's literally an Arduino. I'm not going to try taking it off. But it's an Arduino board. This is your controller board. Build it stock. Oh, we're going to be building it stock. Believe me, we are going to be building this stock, and then we're going to be putting on the oldest version of Kira I can find. Chuck B, $50. Cheers to help break even. Thank you. Very much appreciated. So that is, I guess you could call it the brains. Next up, we have the bed. The bed comes pre-assembled, and by pre-assembled I mean it's just what is this, a half-inch thick sheet of acrylic? Is it half inch or? Wow, it'd be nice if I actually had a scale that I could actually read. That thing is ancient. Where did I put my scale? I had a good one. Where the frick did I put it? Where did I put the borrowed one? I had it. Really? Oh, there it is. Aha! Okay, oh wait, I'm sorry, Ultimaker is European. 10 millimeter, I think. So yeah, the bread comes pre-assembled, and by pre-assembled, again, it's just a sheet of acrylic. That's it. Blue tape is your friend. So we got that. Oh, did somebody give some memberships? Or why is that? Oh, PF Dennis gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers. And Matt Shammy, 5 bones for some wood glue. We might need wood glue. How does this compare to a bamboo? You can fix this one when it breaks. Here we go. I might have to look for this in PDF format, but it comes with a manual. That's something you don't see. Even games don't come with a manual. There we go. Ultimaker assembly instructions. The fast, easy to use open source 3D printer. I got a phone number here. I wonder what happens if I call. You know it's so old when it's got the old Instagram and Facebook logo. Google Plus. Yeah, if I run into problems, I'm gonna hit up Ultimaker on Google Plus. But yeah, here we go. We would love to hear from you. I should fill out like the little questionnaire when you finish this build and be like, hey, yeah. So there we go. I'm gonna be following this. Lord help me. Also has Twitter. Yeah, back, you know, the funny thing is I could be like, yeah, the Twitter logo hasn't changed until like literally think, oh, I didn't even see this the first time. I got stickers. Got stickers. Oh, this is an old sticker. Oh, don't rip it. Oh my God, these stickers are ancient. Aha. Need to go right there. I will put you right here next to Laser Pig. Ultimaker original. There we go. Put the Ultimaker sticker up there. I robot Ultimaker. A Bowden tube that is thick. Also, shout out to David for Printed Solid. He hooked me up with a couple spools of the 3mm filaments that they don't really use anymore because it's 3mm. Some wire wrap. Red Panda Zombie, $10. Cheers. 3D hubs. Join your maker community. Get 3D prints fast and local. Why would you advertise for buying 3D prints in a 3D printer? I don't need you. I have the Ultimaker. An end stop. I'm assuming this wandered away from the electronics. Rods and bearings. So unfortunately, I do have a bit of surface rust on some. I'll be able to Scotch-Brite this off. I'm not honestly too worried. It's just a little, one of these rods. Yeah. Hi, Calvin. And then this is our Z. In terms of, you know, slop in this system, we're gonna hope gravity takes care of that, because, yeah, I can. Oh yeah. By the way, there's nothing to screw to this. There's no screw holes in this. I'm assuming you just zip tie it to it or something. Hi, Calvin.
You may have messed up.
Huh? What, did he move the camera? Oh, the framing's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
You just gotta...
Okay, good night, buddy. Say good night. You say good night? Good night. Renee gifted 1 community membership. Cheers. And Dragonflame, $10 here to help get a drink or two tonight during the build, and don't get slivers. Yeah, I gotta worry about slivers. I gotta worry about slivers. And I do have whiskey in the freezer there, so. A divider, that'll be nice. Okay. Now on to the meat and potatoes. And by meat and potatoes, I mean the frame. It's all wood. It's got that rich mahogany finish. It's all laser cut, except for this. I think this is CNC'd, but everything else is laser cut, and it's held together with tape. And I hope this peels off okay. This masking tape is, yeah, we should be okay. It's old. But nothing looks warped, I don't think. Everything looks to be in good shape. So I think we're okay. Power off when removed. Ooh. So some of it's masking tape and some of it's like cello tape. So yeah, so this kit was opened by the previous owner, but they never put it together. So I should have everything. It's just, it might not be packaged the same way. Here's the screen. Ultimaker Ulti controller. Hi, David. This is why you sent me that 3mm filament. I'm gonna need it. Ooh. The good old Ultimaker. Oh wow, it's got a buzzer. Wow, a full-size SD card, fancy. Multi-panel made by BK/SW. Okay. Is the wood good? It does look good. Like, I don't see any warping to it. I did check it earlier. Nothing looked really warped. Ooh, look at this. How considerate. A 4 gigabyte class 4 SD card. Thank you, Ultimaker. Thank you. When is this from? Is there a date on here? Please tell me there's a date on here. 2014. So this kit is, to be fair, an Ultimaker original, but it wasn't called the Ultimaker original at first. It was just called the Ultimaker. So when they came out, I think it was the Ultimaker 2. They renamed this to just the Ultimaker original. So this, while this design is from 2011, the Ultimaker original was released in March of 2011. This actual kit, as far as I can tell, is from 2014. So while it does have updated parts, it is not a revision update. So it's got like a newer revision of the board than the original, but the actual design is the Ultimaker original. I don't even have the heated bed upgrade. So, Apollo, $10 cheers, made a business proposal in a DM, no hurry, but let me know what you think. Okay, I'll check it after the stream. Decavid, $10 cheers, eating apple pie, drinking whiskey, watching Saturday night build stream. I find I got myself a date night. Oh, there you go. Okay, if that's a date night. Heated bed was the Ultimaker. Yeah, so they had the Ultimaker Original Plus, which as far as I know uses the bed from the Ultimaker 2. Kind of jury rigged to work into this. Yes, the power supply. So it's a Toshiba 19 volt 6.32 amp. This might be a problem. because I was hoping that it had like the C14 inlet. It does not. It's got this. It did British. It says British. It did British. And it's got like 3-prong thing. I can always like cut the wire and rewire it. I might have a 3-prong somewhere from like an Xbox I could steal. I'll check. But yeah, this wire ain't gonna work, unfortunately. 220. Ooh, actually, can this take? Be careful, maybe hot. Please tell me you could take input 100 to 240. Yeah, I could put 110 into it. You can put 110 into it. I just need a different adapter. One little itty bitty roll of PTFE. I don't know what this is for. I'm gonna put this in this bag so I don't lose it. Yeah, most power supplies will take whatever. It's just the outlet you need. Yeah, multi-voltage. Yeah, I'm not worried. It's just finding. I'm gonna have to find a North American plug for it. We got some wires. I got a USB cable. I've got USB cables here. Ultimaker cable pack. Quality check. Check marks. That's good. They do quality checks. That's good. Actually, can I take this out? I can take this out. There we go. All right. Hopefully I don't drop anything. Yeah. Okay. Ultimaker molded parts. Wow, actual injection molded parts on a sprue. So that's cool. Nuts and bolts pack. That's handy. I'll need that. I'll put you out there. ETX head pack. I'm assuming that's the tool head. I don't know what ETX stands for, but that's what we got there. The mega pack. And in the mega pack, new and unwrapped Scotch 2090 blue tape and 25 mil. Fancy, fancy, fancy. 1 inch. It's the 1 inch. Wow. I want to hang on to that. That's a classic. I've got, oh my God, Ultimaker knurled drive bolt gear set. Ooh. Ooh. Cable organizer pack. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's so. Where's the tool head? I want to find the. Oh, there we go. There it is. There it is. There it is. Ultimaker hot end bundle. Well, at least it's better than at first. To be honest, I was expecting to have to like put a screw and nut into it and then drill a hole out, but there we go. I got a heater. I want to see what the heater is rated for, because it takes 19 volts, but what, like, is there anything on the heater that tells me what I've got for an actual heater rating on this thing? No. Nope. Okay, well, it is what it is. Belts pack. I'm assuming that's 2GT belt. It's unlabeled, but we're gonna use it. Small belts pack. Cool. Oop. I got more belt and a stepper motor. I'm gonna leave that together. Pulley pack. Are these MXL or 2GT? These are MXL. Micro switch pack. Bearing pack. Fan pack. Ooh. It comes with a 24 volt fan, and that's a 12 volt fan. And that is a big chungus fan. I got like, it comes with a blower. I'm assuming this is for like keeping the electronics board cold. I do have some loose screws in here, unfortunately. That, I'm assuming that's for the lead screw. And the motors. Oh, and some bearings. I got a bearing pack here. And the motors. The motors are, I'm sorry, they're not LDOs. But they come pre-crimped. If you want to know more, take a pause the screen. There you go. They're not even D-locked. There's no D-locks on these motors. Oh, one has a flat on it. Okay, so one has a flat on it. Okay. Okay. Now here's the thing. I'm sure I could grab motors if it's like an actual issue. I can just grab motors. It's not like I have spares on hand. Oh wait, I do. I've got tons of spares on hand. Okay, so I'm gonna put you over here. So let's put this box back together. I'm gonna make a little table here to put all this on. There we go. Electronics table. Okay. The amount of people that say to print on masking tape. Here's the thing. It actually works pretty good. It's just, it's current year and there is better out there. But if you got like spring steel flex plate, use it. Use it. But if you got an older machine and it's got like just the knockoff build tacks all destroyed, yeah, throw some blue tape on, print PLA on it. Who cares? It'll work. It had instructions. It does. So I really wish I had how am I going to do a camera for this? Because I've got this camera, but this camera won't, Let's see here. You can look at my shoes. Boop. Ultimaker manual camera. Okay. Thank you for purchasing this original DIY kit and welcome to our community. I'm just gonna read it. The assembly manual will guide you through the build process step by step. During the excitement of the build process, you learn more and more. This will help you understand the workings of a 3D printer even better and give you the opportunity to get the most out of your Ultimaker. Besides the assembly manual, there's also a user manual available online. Let's see if I can find the online one. Okay. Ultimaker.com/pages/support/manuals. That's a good sign. Yeah. Ultimaker. Okay. Support. Downloads. No articles found. 3D printers. More resources, web tools. Okay, give me the manual. GitHub. Okay, cool. Ultimaker. Repositories. Ooh. Okay. Original. Derek, $10. Cheers. What is better, this printer or the upcoming printer bot? I would say I would hold out. There might be a company. I was hearing rumblings of a company that may. Oh, check the Discord. Oh. Support Ultimaker article. There we go. There's a company that I've been hearing rumblings about that may come out with a Delta printer that uses Wi-Fi connectivity. So that may be something to look out for. They might. There's a site called Kickstarter that they might use to release that. So that's something to kind of keep in mind there. There we go. Okay. By the way, if you're hearing printing noises, that's the Prusa printing away. Okay. So there we go. Ultimaker original. Okay, cool. Table of contents. How many pages is this? 105. Blage, ik verklaring van overstemmen. Overstemmen. Product description. The parts of the Ultimaker original can only be used for assembling the Ultimaker original. You're not my mom. I'm going to use it to build a Prusa. Or an Ender. Ultimaker Limited cannot be held for any liability damage, blah, blah, blah. Use symbols. Okay, cool. General description. Ultimaker Original, Revision 4. So if you're wondering exactly what I'm building, Ultimaker Original Revision 4 2014. So this is the original Ultimaker from 2011, but it's the fourth revision of it, as you can tell. 9 kilograms, okay. Ooh, it's compatible with Mac. Max head travel speed, 30 to 300 millimeters a second. Positioning, 0.05. Guess what? That hasn't changed. We all still use the same motors and the same belts. When a printer advertises its accuracy, that's just bullshit marketing fluff. Nothing's changed. A step is a step is a step. Fused filament fabrication, because we can't say FDM because that's trademarked. There we go. Be dry environment. Well, I'd hope so. It's made out of wood. Images on page 14 don't match the text. Blue is front. Okay. FDM and trademark. As far as I'm aware, FDM is trademarked by, I think it was Stratasys. It's like a trademark name. So you can't use FDM. Fused deposition manufacturing. You have to use FFF. Engraving. All panels marked for the front or front, bottom. Okay, sanding. Before starting assembly, you may want to sand the part slightly to remove it. I do have some sandpaper if need to. What to expect? Okay. Before assembling the Ultimaker, separate sub-assemblies have to be built. The description of it is contained. Okay, cool. Cautions and warnings. Cool. Ooh. Right. Oh yeah, and by the way, David's here, so everyone say hi, David. In this manual you read, okay, so we have, there's the front, the left, the back, and the right, and the top, and the bottom. Cool. Assembling the frame. This is what you need to build the sub-assembly. About 60 to 90 minutes. A hex key screwdriver, 1.5 millimeter. Ooh, I got that. Hex key screwdriver, 2 millimeter. I don't have that. However, I do have my trusty LTT store screwdriver. 5.5 millimeter socket. I've got that too. Okay. Insert ball bearings. What? So the first thing is inserting the ball bearings? What? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna need to get the 4 panels out, it looks like. Okay. So let's start pulling these panels out. So, okay. And I have no idea how long this series is going to be, by the way. I'm not rushing this build in any way. I want this to come out like mint. I want this machine to look like the day, like, this is going to be like a, I want this thing to look good. Building into the morning. No! Hecka no. Although there might be something coming up where I have to build a printer in a timely fashion. And I won't say I'm going to do a one-day build, but we might do a long or a short part. No, low number of parts, long view series. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Because I know I don't do it, and people have asked me, but I'm doing a, I guess you would say, sponsored commission build. We'll see. Oh, the Mark IV. Yeah, the Mark IV is, if you're wondering how the Mark IV is doing, by the way, what you do is you build your printer, and then you immediately throw a cardboard box over it with a garbage bag door, and you tell it to start printing ABS parts. I should actually make sure that first layer, the first layer should have gone down good. It is a Prusa. Yeah, it's good. Oh yeah, it's good. We'll see. And if you're wondering how the parts from yesterday turned out, I put a video up on the Facebook, on the Twitters, and also on the Discord. So go check them out there. Printed solid makes nice looking enclosures. I bet they do. How long will this stream? Probably 3 hours. The normal stream we do is 3 hours. All my streams, I budget for 3 hours. Right now, because the little guy is on summer vacation, the weekday streams are a little up in the air for their time allotment, but they're usually 2 to 3 hours, depending on the day of the week and whatnot. But that's usually what you should expect from me. I do 3-hour streams a week. I see myself more as a streamer than a VOD producer, video producer, on YouTube, just because right now the ROI for videos is ridiculously low. But it gets really depressing when you spend you spend a day, editing, recording, working on a video, and you make, $15 on it. So I view myself more as a streamer, so I figure, hey, 9 hours of content a week, that's good enough. That justifies it. They are wood. Yes, this is wood. What's Twitter? A microblogging site. And then some crazy guy bought it and renamed it, but everyone still calls it Twitter because the new name is stupid. I am actually, no, for real, no cap. I'm actually surprised how good this masking tape is coming off. I was actually a little worried. Like, I was actually kind of legit worried a bit that this masking tape wouldn't come off too good. Okay, so. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. Oh, this is the back. I had a little panic there because I didn't see a third piece like this with a hole through or fourth piece with that, but the back doesn't have a hole. The back, this is the back. There we go. See, it says back. Okay. And it's just cool. Look, there you go, Ultimaker. Okay. Every panel needed for this step has 2 corresponding holes to place the ball bearings. Get the panel, place the ball bearings, make sure the top of the bearings is image 3. Where's image 3? Okay. So all of them have 2 in the top. Okay. These are 688 RS, 686 RS. I can't see. My eyes ain't what they used to be. Ultimaker is going to get a good spot. No, this is not going to be a production printer. This is going to go with like the Tico and be like a mantelpiece printer, I think. So these just kind of slot in and they just kind of they just go there. Okay, cool. It is what it is. Museum piece. Yeah. Now here's the plan. I really don't want to modify this too much. Okay. I want this printer to be pretty much, you know, cosmetically as original as possible. Okay. That is the goal. Okay. Is to not modify this too much. However, I'm not a masochist. So there will be updates to this printer. And what do I mean by that? Well, we're going to put Clipper on it for one. We're going to get a Raspberry Pi 02 and I'm going to put Clipper on it. Okay. With a webcam, you know, because again, I'm not a masochist. You know, it's current year. It's going to get input shaper. I may end up putting a heated bed on it. We'll see. And the hot end. We may fiddle about with the hot end to get it, you know, feeding, you know, proper filament and put a direct feed extruder on it. Because there's been some good development with lightweight direct feed extruders lately. Okay, some of these are a little warped. That's okay. We'll make it work. Make it work. 1.75. Yeah, because this is an original, so it eats the 3 mil. Oh no, they didn't laser this hole all the way through. Oh no. There we go. Even current are 2.85. I know. I don't know why they stick with it, but it is. Do not strain the tap threaded. What? Tap threads on each side of the switch. I was like, mounting the limit switches. We're mounting limit switches already? Okay. So we got red, blue, and black. Okay, so we need ABC. Okay. Micro switch pack. Okay, blue on front, images are wrong. Text is right. Okay. Okay. Okay, the orientation of the switches are engraved on the panels except for the front panel. Okay. 2 with blue wires, 2 with red wires, 1 with long black wires, 1 with short black wires. Okay. Okay, so on the front panel, okay. So, okay, so we're from the back, and those mount in with M312. Okay. So I put the blue wires there. Yeah, so attach blue wires and then it says red, but I put the blue because the blue is right, which makes sense because these are the ones farthest from the thing. So now I need to get some wires, M312s. Where is my screw pack? Here is my screw pack. Here comes the part where I start piling up screws in front of me. And we make a giant mess, as is tradition. As is tradition. The bags aren't labeled. There's no labeling on the bags. There's no labeling on the bags. Okay, that's M310. M312. If only I had some sort of trade. I know Steve gave me the STLs, like he linked me them, and I should have printed them, but I did not. Alas, poor York, I was a fool. There we go. Okay. So, and these are all button heads too, which I'm not a huge fan of, honestly. I don't like button head screws if you can avoid it. It's 2011. The space shuttle program is still in. Yeah, I mean, they're still launching shuttles in this. Okay, so it looks like switches up and switches go towards the inside. Okay. And you're just screwing into plastic and not cracking it looks like, hopefully. This dual 5015 fans overkill. Print a lot of PLA, sure. Will glass window work for ABS? You can print ABS on glass. I printed it. I used to print when I printed all my parts for my first Voron. I printed it on a mirror with a little bit of glue stick, and it worked fine. Okay. So we got one, and you gotta be careful not to rip the threads out. That's always something you gotta worry about. That's always nice. So how's everyone's day going? Anyone up to do anything exciting today? Could be printing trays. I could. Which one do I got loaded with filament? I got the bamboo. I could do that. Mowed the lawn. Nice. So I'm gonna admit to something. If you don't hear from me, I went and bought Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't been playing a lot of video games in a long time. I started playing VR again just to, you know, kill time. But I went and bought Baldur's Gate 3. I bought it today, this morning. I downloaded it. I played it for about 3 hours before dinner. And then after dinner, I went, hey, I want to make a new character. So I'm already starting a second character. I'm not even 3 hours into a 100-hour game, and I'm restarting. So if I suddenly like drop off the face of the earth, you kind of, I'm just giving you a warning. I'm hoping not to, but you know, we'll see. Also, it is 29 degrees in here and it's hot. So let me get this fan going. Okay, so we did that, and now, okay, so which side is this? And then the red go on. Which side is this? What side are you? Oh, look at that. It actually has the 3 and 4. It actually has the things. That's cool. Okay. Attach the red wire stitches as image 6. Okay, well. Okay, I don't have enough screws. Are these the same length? these sim length. Okay, so that M312 pack did not have enough screws. The only printer you guys can't play games too much time in the black hole. That was me. Like the last game I really like got lost in the sauce was World of Warcraft Classic. When that came out, I disappeared for like 2 months. That was before I started streaming. Or no, was I streaming? No, that was just before COVID. Yeah. So like that was before the channel was, you know, anything what it was, so it's not a big deal back then. But now, you know, I'm kind of dependent on this. So but I've heard too many good things, and I've seen like too many like teases of people playing it, of cool things, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I bought it, downloaded it, installed it. So we'll see how it goes. So you didn't give me enough screws here. Hopefully those loose screws in here are the right ones. No, they're not. M312s. One, two. Again, as I prefaced at the beginning, this kit is original, but it was opened. So I may have to do a little finagling at certain points just to make sure that we actually have everything. They didn't screw me over. Well, what really screwed me over was the whole cost of this thing, because it's like the kit wasn't that bad, but then there was international shipping from England to Canada, and then there was, you know, FedEx or UPS or whatever wanting their blood money for duties and fees and all that. So at the end of the day, this printer, you know, you could have bought a Mark III almost. You actually probably could have, for what this cost me. We have warranty missing parts. I'm not too concerned about that, honestly. I don't think Ultimaker will do much with the information that, hey, your kit that's ancient is missing some stuff. Okay. So we got the back one here. And then we got this switch. Okay. Attach the black switch with long wire shown in fine-tuning position. We described in part. Okay. So wires up, and that goes right here. How good will a 5-minute benching be on here? If we get an hour benching on here, we'll be good. Because the plan is to install the oldest version of Cura that we can find and go from there. You have October 2012, sweet. So I'm just basically like snugging these up at the top of motion. These all need to be adjusted eventually, I'm assuming. And these are, oh, those are some chonky end stops. Okay. To attach the black wire limits to short wires. Oh wait. Oh, did I put the wrong one? That was it for end stops. Okay, maybe this one was supposed to be that one. Okay, 1 second here. Okay. To attach them with short wires, perform the following action. Oh, okay. Let me see here. Okay, a long and a short. Okay. I've got an extra red one here. I'm assuming this kit was missing. Oh, and this got like black marker on it. Yeah, okay, I see what's going on. So I gotta swap this out. This one goes up top, and then the one with short wires goes on the bottom down here. That makes sense. Okay. Add clipper. Oh yeah, we're gonna put clipper on this. I've already said that earlier in the stream. We're gonna be putting clipper on it. Basically, I want to do the equivalent of a resto mod on this. So basically keep it as original as possible. The goal is basically not to touch the frame or the motion system. So we'll put clipper on it. I might swap out the XY motors for 2208s, which I have. They're flashed and ready to go in a drop-in configuration. So yeah. How's the V-core going? It's going fine. I haven't been using a lot because I haven't needed it. I did some test prints on it, made sure it was all good. It's out in the garage here. I just haven't really used it too much. So I've been printing printer parts, right? Which like full plates of parts. So. So the smaller bed on it kind of makes it a little eh, especially considering most of the stuff I'm printing right now, I only have like one spool of the color. So it's not like I can, you know, maximize production by printing on multiple printers like I normally do. Yeah. You know, the first release current, cool. I'll check it all later. Consider adding stain or sealer. Nope, I might paint it after it's together. But this thing's a decade old and it's been sitting in an unsealed box. Like, this printer will go inside. This printer is not gonna be a garage printer, right? Like right now, it's 43% humidity in here, which actually is kind of low. But this is not gonna be an outdoor printer. This is gonna be an indoor printer. Okay, and then this goes on with the short wires down here. Which means I need to get 2 more M312s. Vinyl wrap it. That'd be kind of cool. I know a bunch of people paint them. I might just paint it. Or, you know, just leave it completely original for that absolutely original look. But the plan is, because the inside is turning into a studio more than production, the printers inside will be more for show than actual use. So like, I'd have this on I want to put like a shelf behind me for like a backdrop that'll have like the Tico and this printer and, you know, maybe a V0, the gold V0, for example. You know, stuff that looks good to have as a backdrop. But make it, you know, it still will be functional. Okay, there we go. Got some end stops, sweet. Assembling the X and Y motor. Wow, it really jumps into this assembly, eh? Okay, so we're gonna need A and B. So this is B, I'm assuming. Are these actually labeled at all? No, they're not labeled. And A. Okay. You go there, and you come over here. Gonna need 2 of the motors. Those plastic spacers that are absolutely freaking everywhere, and I hope I have enough of them because they look to be important. Okay, yeah, this is confirming. It looks like somebody started building this kit and then stopped. That's what this looks like, because there are some impressions in the wood that tells me like a screw was used, but not a lot of them. So I'm thinking somebody started building this, stopped, and either returned this kit or something. Because it's not assembled. This kit is not an assembled kit, but there obviously is some stuff that happened to it. Use dual extruders. This one, no. This is a single extruder setup. Although there is the capability on the tool head or on the controller board to have there is one free driver. There's only 4 drivers being used. So I could put another motor on here. Okay, so we got that, and that. Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. That explains why I have this belt here. Yeah. So it looks like somebody got maybe a couple steps into the assembly here and then stopped. Because I've got like some of these parts are, yeah. Like I have one of these belts out. Oh, these are MXL. These aren't even 2GT. These are MXL belts. Ooh, ooh. Okay. To assemble the Y motor, perform the following actions. Place the pulley 5mm on the Y motor. See image 10. When placing, make sure to keep a distance of 1 to 2 millimeters between the pulley and the Y motor. Okay. So where's my pulleys? Pulley pack. Pulley party. Kyle, thank you for becoming a member. Pulleys, 5mm. Ooh, these are weird. They're just weird. Okay. Yeah, these are. I've never seen setup like this. Oh, geez. Okay. So there's no there's no flat on these, and these have a single set screw. There's only one set screw. Okay. Make sure that this is when okay, so 1 to 2 millimeters off. Okay, so how much is this? 1 second. Where's my measuring device that I use for this kind of stuff? Cool. So 1 to 2 millimeters. This is 1.5. That'll do. That'll do. Did I mute myself? No. So you just kind of put that on there, and you put this in here, and you tighten it, and you call it a day. There you go. Okay. Do you do that for both or just the one? Notice, do not attach the Y motor. Okay, so we do that. And you put one of those loops on it. And then you put it through there. With, what size screws? What size screws? What size screws? Okay, there's that, okay. And then the bottom panel. What size screws do I use? 20 mil, there we go, okay. 20 mil. So there's the Y motor. Repairing the bottom panel. Do we do the X and the Y or just the Y? Okay, what? Assembling the X and Y motor, okay. There's your two things. Okay, so I'm assuming it's the X and Y do the same, but it's just like to assemble the Y. Okay, so I'm assuming these are both the same. It's just, they only show the Y. Why? Okay, well, it do be how it is though. M320s, are these M320s? It says repeat for X. Oh, it says repeat for X. Make sure to assemble. Oh, repeat the action. Okay, okay, we're good. IR genius. Biggest brain. Biggest brain. $20 mil, yep. When does the whiskey drinking begin? We'll see. It depends on how things go. Depends on how things continue to go. Okay. So you go on like that. And you just kind of go in there like that. Okay. I can dig it. Can you dig it? I can dig it. Okay, so we get this, this, through here. Looks like the switches are on the other side. That goes on there. And then yeah, oh yeah, you gotta really squish that in. Okay, that ain't gonna work. There's not enough room. There's not enough room. I gotta have like no clearance there. 1 to 2 millimeters my butt. More like 1 to 2 butt hairs my butt. Did I? Hopefully I didn't lose one of those stupid spacers. 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh. Where did I put that spacer? Where'd that spacer go? Oh, there it is. I found it. We're good. Woo! Woo! That would have been mucho no bueno. Now I'm tempted to re-roll my character in Baldur's Gate to make it, you know, as realistic as possible with like very low perception. Where did I put the thing? Oh, it's in front of me. Lost the beginning. I'll freely admit that I was very close to not realizing I was going live in 15 minutes. A minute ago, or before going live. These are very close to that stupid thing. Okay. Okay. I see how that works. So that's going to be how that works. Okay. Cool. Now we do the same thing, but for this motor. There you go. Okay, this one has a flat. Okay, there's two without flats. I'm assuming the two without flats. Or wait. Wait. Am I an idiot? 1 second here. Okay, there's only one with a flat. I'm assuming the one with the flat is for the extruder. You never heard of NEMA 8? What the heck? NEMA 8's the best NEMA. Oh, there's some warp parts. There's some warp parts. We're gonna hope by the time everything's strapped together that it kind of unwarps itself. And if not, it is what it is. Make do with it. Potato, potato. Yeah, this motor was installed previously. Yeah, this motor was installed. Oh wait, I gotta put the belt on first. Oh, don't lose the spacer. Okay. Spacer on, belt on. Steam it and clamp it. Nah. We're gonna let nature do it. And by nature, I mean the rest of the printer. We're hoping the printer itself keeps the printer square. Damn it. Damn it. Haha, gotcha. Nylox have no chance against the resident test. What Nylox? There ain't no Nylox here. There we go. Little nylon spacers are a pain in the butt, though, I will say. Get in your hole. There you go. Okay. So again, nice and loose. That will go up there. That will drive that. Sweet. We're good there. Awesome possum. Okay. So prepare the bottom panel. Okay. So this panel has Velcro in it already, which gives me credence to the whole. Somebody started building this kit, got like 5 steps in and then quit. Because this already has all the Velcro in it. So, yeah. Grab this motor. And this guy. Yeah, I've got like 4, I got a bunch of washers here stuck to stuff, yeah. So this is the short motor, which is on the bottom. Yeah, motor with short wires and rounded axis, yep, okay. So I've already put those in, and then look, bing, bang, boom, done. Look, the Velcro's already installed. Look how good we are at that. You guys helped. Give yourself a gold star. Wonder what had them quit. I don't know. Maybe they bought a Tico instead, because this is 2014. Maybe they put a down payment on a Tico. Okay. M310s, okay. So that just goes through there. And then you put that on. Okay. That's easy. Wires go which way? In towards thing. Okay, M310s. Although, actually, they could have bought a Prusa Mark II, maybe? I think a Prusa Mark II would have been around this time, wouldn't it? Prusa Mark II. Oh, this is where these freaking motors. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, whoever took it apart didn't put all the parts back together. They just kind of threw them in the box. Nice going, buddy. From Barnacles. I remember watching Tom Sinlatter. He had one of these, I think, too. These don't have washers. Nope, no washers, just right into the wood. Oh wait, I'm doing this backwards. No, 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 doing backwards. Tom's early stuff. Yeah, what was that one that he had for like his test bench printer that was like plywood or whatever? And then I remember he built the not a Prusa out of like plywood. The Mark II came out in 2016. Is that old? Or is that new? Oh, maybe they built a Prusa Mark I then. Yeah, they might have built a Prusa Mark I then. There we go. Okay, wait a second. Is this the same? Okay, one second. I hate when things are not mirrored. Should the text be facing up into the printer? Or on the bottom? Text should be down. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so I had it right. I had it right. It's this person put the Velcro on backwards. Okay. Okay. So I did have it right. I just got to flip the Velcro around. Yeah, because I got these holes here that aren't in this plate. Yeah, so it's supposed to be like this, where the text is on the bottom of the printer. Yeah, because there's the right, that's the left, that's the bottom, that's the Z motor. Okay, that makes sense. So I gotta flip this all around. Wow, this Velcro is a little old. And by little, I mean a lot old. Velcro was invented by nature. Well, not really, but there is like some weeds and whatnot that for germination of seeds and whatnot, like spreading of seeds. Their seeds have like little hooks on it that stick on animal fur. Founders had issues with the... What I would love to know is how different 3DP technology would be and evolutionary wise and whatnot, and how quickly things changed if people realized, you know, threaded rods were shit and went to aluminum extrusions quicker. Okay, so we put this on. What is, oh, that's the Velcro. Okay. Put this on. Like, let's be honest, those first generation of DIY 3D printers were jank AF. Like wood frames, like threaded rods, like just aluminum extrusions. But I think aluminum extrusions weren't cheap back then, like they are now. COVID hadn't happened. I think COVID blew up a lot of the DIY scene. Like Voron blew up with COVID because everyone was, you know, stuck at home and had to use their vacation funds for something. Okay. Assembling the cube-shaped frame. Okay. Parts are needed. Short cable ducts, long cable ducts. Okay. Short cable ducts, long cable ducts. I'm assuming those are, okay. No, they're rectangular parts with some square holes in them. I don't have those. I don't have those. Unless they're in another bag. No, that's for the controller. What are those? Okay, so here's the top plate. I'm gonna need the top plate, so I might as well take the top plate out now. CNC time. I hope not. I really don't want to. Like fabric, it's not wood? It's not wood? Oh, okay. Ooh, these look a little moldy. Hopefully that's just, you know, burning and not mold. Okay. Fold it and make the wire channel. Okay, let me take a look here. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what screws do I need here? So I need 37 M316s and a bunch of hex. Okay. I'm assuming these are the M316s. Let me double check here. Yep. So I need, as the good doctor would say, a metric boatload of these guys. That's not the right ones. Where did I just put that bag of? These are M316s. Those are M320s. Those aren't 16s. Here's the nuts. Oh, these all mixed up. Oh my god, 1 second here. M316s. I grabbed one out of this bag. Okay, these, oh, they're, oh. I'm just a dummy. Yeah, these are M316s, okay. These are M316s. Yeah. So I just happened to throw one M320 in there and I grabbed it. Okay, M316s and all those, okay. But would paint the case and parts with Elmer's glue. Okay. So what do those cable duct things look like? And then what is C? C. Blue Scotch tape. You need tape for this? Okay. To assemble the cube, place the back on the table. Make sure the markings are facing towards you. Okay. Put the top in the back panel. Put the bottom panel into the back panel. Put three rails that must be in the back of the back panel. Attach the 4 panels. Use 13. Loose fixation is how you can tighten them later. If you attach the hex nuts, be careful not to lose them. Okay, I see. This is going to be interesting. Okie dokie. Okay, place the back panel on the table. Okay, let me find the back panel. Place the back panel on the table. Don't rip my end stops out. Okay, place the back panel on the table. Make sure the markings are facing towards you. Okay. Put the top panel with the markings towards you into the back panel. Where's the top panel? I just had you. Are you the top panel? I'm assuming you're the top panel. Top, this side face down, okay? This side face down, top, okay. See, one C, okay. That goes like that. Okay. Hopefully they were smart and did like offset stuff. And then you put, oh my God, this is gonna be a nightmare. You have to put a nut into a slot and then screw up into it. I think this is gonna be the part where we start dipping into the whiskey. Because it's like, yeah, there's nothing to hold it in place. You just kind of drop that in there. And then you put your screw in. And you just do that 37 times. And of course, somebody put M320s in my M316s. Thirty-seven in a row. 37 in a row. And I'm just finger tightening these for now, because I'm gonna have to go through and retighten everything. I want to basically just get it built, and then we'll have it sitting on this table, which is nice and flat, and then I can go through and square everything up after, to the best of my ability, because I won't be able to square everything up because we have things like motors and screws sticking out. Okay. And now we do the bottom panel. Do the exact same thing. 1A, that lines up. Okay, cool. Can I do it this way and just have it hang off? Hee hee ha ha ho ho ho. Hee 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 hee. Why did you make clicky noises? Why make clicky noises? Did you catch on something? No, you didn't catch on nothing. Why are you making clicky? Don't be making clicky noises. Da-da-da. Your M320. Who put all these M320s in my M316 screws? Seriously. I mean, who does that? Okay. Okay. Put the top and the bottom. Put the front panel in the, and then the front. Okay, and then the front. Okay. I mean, it is nice I have this nice flat work surface to build this on. It is actually really nice. Oh, it's tight, it's tight, it's all. $16, $20, same. No, because unfortunately, if I use the wrong size, it'll crack the wood, and I don't have, you know, spares for this isn't exactly an easy thing to get, unfortunately. So. This will be the newest Ultimaker in the world, though. I mean, let's be honest. I'm doing the front. Why did I spin it that way? There we go. When was the last time a brand new Ultimaker original was put together? Let's be honest. When do you think the last time somebody actually put one of these together? Because you know they ain't making these kits anymore. The Ultimaker that cared about this is long gone. So you know they don't care about this anymore. Okay. Use 13 that and 13 that. Okay, cool. So we did that. Place the short duct cable on the left and the short on the right. Okay, so these, I need to find these. Oh, these. Okay, I think these are them. Nope. These are not them. Those are fan shrouds. Nope, so it's not that. Is it in the injection molded part? No. Oh, it is just fabric. It is just fabric, okay. Oh my God, yeah. Okay, place short cable on the right side of the back panel. Okay. Place the long on the front. Does it just droop? Oh, it folds over. You do this. And you sandwich it in there. And that's how you run the cables through it. That is the most, like, you could have just zip tied them. Come on, guys. This meeting could have been a zip tie. Yeah, so you fold this over. And then you fold it over and it makes like a little protective sleeve that you run the wires through later. But I mean, like, you could have just put some holes in the frame and just zip tied them instead of this. I mean, it works. But still. Okay, put the right panel. Yeah, see? Okay. Okay, right side. Left, right. Oop, I've gotta do a little cleanup here on one of these parts. Laser didn't clean it. Okay, this is gonna be fun. It's starting. Not pinching any wires. We're all good there. Okay. There we go. It's a $150 rubber mallet dead blow hammer. I have to justify its use occasionally. Dang it, that's a 20 mil. It's a Lixie, for those that are wondering. Which, is it German? Probably German. Oh, forgot something, take it back apart. No. You knew. Percussive maintenance. I wouldn't call it percussive maintenance because it's not maintenance. We haven't built it yet. When it's built and you're faffing about with it after it's built, then it's maintenance. This is just, you know, bashing the bitch together. But no, if you're serious about like machining, you don't need a $150 hammer. The $150 hammer comes into play when you need to hit something that's made out of metal, but also not damage the thing that's made out of metal. Which happens actually quite often. You'd be surprised. Don't ever use a butt for. Yeah, you gotta be careful with butt fors. They tend to leak. Lixie's made in the USA? Oh, use that LTT stubby. I do want that LTT stubby, and I'm not gonna say if I had known the stubby was available at LTX, I would have tried even harder to go. Because believe me, I did try. But if anyone grabbed one at LTX and they happen to have an extra, I do have a PO box. And if it does arrive, you will have many, many thanks, along with potential compensation. We need a serious review of this when it's done. I might do a video like I did with the Tico. We'll see. I was actually going to do a video for tomorrow, and I had some of it recorded, and then I kind of scrapped the idea because the video that I was doing was probably going to get too much, draw too much of a crowd, and I didn't want to deal with it, so I trashed the video idea, to be honest. Cement PC isn't sticking to your PI bed. You might need to try some glue stick or something, I think, for polycarbonate. I've never printed with a Cement PC yet, so I can't really speak on its... I know Prusa makes a bed, a flex plate specifically for nylons. Or, yeah, yeah, nylons. I don't know. Try glue stick. I don't know. I don't print PC a lot. I've only done it a few times, and I think I used glue stick to help. Glue stick failed miserably. And did it fail miserably on a brand new, like a completely freshly clean PI sheet too? Use glue stick it came with and it worked. That's the thing. Sometimes you just have to, you know, try a bunch of different stuff and find what works for you. G10. Yeah. Do you think that's the last in-use Tico? I wouldn't call it in use. Yeah, I could plug it in right now and I can load a print up and print something. But let's be honest, I ain't doing that. If I need to print something, I ain't using the Tico. I've got a plethora of vastly more capable machines at my disposal. How's the VZ-Bot coming? I printed one plate. If you like, here. There you go. This was the plate that finished this morning, and so these were literally, this machine was built. We did one calibration cube just to make sure the thing bloody works, and then I loaded up this full plate of ABS parts. No brim, nothing. Hit print, and after they cooled off, they just fell off the bed. No warping or nothing. So I'll take it.
Yeah, I can dig it.
I can dig it. Although, let me check on this set because I got more parts printing. Oh, we got some warping on that one. I'm gonna have to check that one. Okay, so that's that. Sheets are the best ever, yeah. Okay, so now we flip this over. I don't want to take a look at it like until it's together. Okay, 1 second here, because I'm thinking I actually might have a print fail here. You're warping on that corner. Do I let it go? Yeah, let it go. It's a hook, it's a handle. If the handle fails, whoop-de-doo. It's just warped. Let that go. It's right at the very edge of the bed, and it's one of the handles for the VZ-Bot. So if it fails, I'll just reprint it. I'm not gonna cancel a whole plate of parts for that. Okay, so we've done that. And then I think we do the other side too. Yeah, we do the other side too. What's this? Remove the blue Scotch tape. Why are they saying Scotch tape? For what? Oh, well. Okay, let's do the other one. Here. Yeah, so yeah, that's right. Put that on there, that on there. Rotate, pivot. Okay. Hold the bolts in. Oh, okay. So the thing I'm not doing. Okay. That is some noises. Where did I get it? Somebody linked me it in the Discord. I have them printed out. I don't know if the kit actually came with printed instructions or the previous person who attempted the assembly of this kit printed them out. But they're linked in my Discord if you want to follow along at home for whatever godly reason. Tech Build, hello there. Welcome back. Tap it, tap, tap. The screws will pull everything in tight. It's just for now, it's just get started basically. You want to Yes, I will be putting clipper on this. I'm pretty sure there already is, somebody already has a clipper config for this already. Like it's an Arduino Mega. This is like the first thing that would have been clipper compatible. Looks like a printer from 2012. You are so wrong, Ballador, because this is a printer from 2011. You're overestimating it. Rain Motorsport, you have a correct one for me. Awesome, possum. Clipper will destroy this thing. Well, here's the thing. Clipper unlocks its potential. And all you need to do is just not be dumb and push it too hard. Just because you can outrun a printer with clipper doesn't mean you have to. Instead, what you do is you run it, you know, within reason, but now, hey, now you have input shaper and pressure advance and a whole bunch of new features and, you know, remote monitoring and uploading and whatnot. So just because you can run the printer to the point of failure doesn't mean you should. That's why clipper, you know, while it's really cool to put clipper on an old Ender 3 and, you know, YOLO it with a 15-minute benchy, the hot end can't keep up, the extruder can't keep up. You're overtaxing the motion system. It's gonna make your Ender 3 obsolete. No. K1 will do that. Waiting for that to show up. One day that'll show up. Put it head to head against the Anchormate M5C. What does C mean? I don't know. It's a buzzword. Cheap. I'm looking at a K2. Here's the thing. Creality couldn't come up with their own name. Annex already has a printer called the K1. And I think they have a K2 and a K3 as well. Like, guys, come up with your own printer names. It isn't Rocket Appliances. Got one little piece splintering there. What time are we at right now? 9:54. Not bad. They couldn't come up with a logo. Does the K1 have a logo? Okay, ready? Ready? I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. I'll go around the outside, tightening everything up. Thoughts on RepRap firmware? It's good stuff. If you're the biggest downside with RepRap firmware is it only runs on certain boards. Yeah, you have the option of some non-RepRap firmware boards, so non-duet boards now. But at that point, I would say just go Clipper. RepRap firmware really shines where you're running it on a duet, because a duet, in my opinion, is probably the best 3D printer controller you can buy. The hardware is solid. They're fully featured. They have a built-in web UI that has input shaper. It has pressure advance, linear advance. It's got, you know, the ability to remote monitor the printer. I wish it had webcam support, but it doesn't have enough power to do it, I don't think. You can do an IP cam though, so you can get an ESP32. The biggest downside with RepRap is the cost of the duet boards. I know they have some lower cost boards now, so maybe they're a little bit more attractive, but RepRap really shines when you're running it on a duet, in my opinion. The wood is spongy. Like, I could feel the wood's kind of spongy screwing these screws in. You could feel it. It's a little spongy. Oop, that was a crack. We're gonna leave that. You turn it until you hear the crack, then you back it off a quarter turn. There we go. Voilà, c'est une Ultimaker. What was that circular thing? Oh, the tape, which I never used. Cool. Okay. Move the wires of the limit switches through the cable. Notice the guide. Okay, so now I got to run the wires down through all these slots and whatnot. Where's my whiskey? We're gonna get it in a second, actually. It's 10 o'clock. These actually work pretty good. I will say, you know, I thought these were kind of dumb, the wire loom thingies for wire, but they actually work pretty good. Kudos, I guess, to the Ultimaker team, I guess. I've never seen that before. This is new. Or not new, but it's, you know, something I haven't seen. It's a bit annoying to push these wires through it, though. Okay, let's get the whiskey on. What do we got today? What do we got today? I think I got something different. I have got Alberta Premium Canadian rye whiskey today. Cheers. That's good. I think I screwed up. Or not really. Can you sneak behind here? No. Come on. Trying to route a wire behind here for cable management purposes. Oh, that's stuck. That ain't gonna work. Okay. I'll make that work. I'll make that work later. You go there, you go there. Oh, these are tangled. How did you get twisted like that? Oh my God, how? Okay, there we go, there we go. Are you untwisted now? You're untwisted now, okay, cool. They send me the aluminum. I have no idea, honestly. I haven't unboxed the kit yet. We're gonna do that on Tuesday. So basically, I'm everything from the. I was told to print all the parts for a mellow kit. So that's basically what I'm doing. Da. There we go. Okay. Oh, look how clean that looks. Look how clean that looks. Okay. Notice, try to guide the end stock cables behind the Y motor. Okay, so yeah, I gotta try and figure out how to. So I need to pop that out. Here, let me loosen these and see if I can make this work. See if I can. Oop. Screw fell. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Got one. Come on. Now you want to. You're caught on something. What are you caught on? There we go. Haha, gotcha. 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 Haha. I'm on the wrong screen. Ah. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Attach the various, attaching various parts. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put these wires into one of these looms for now, so we don't accidentally destroy any of them. So you go in there, you can go in here too. Just kind of jam you in there. Pull you tight. That kind of works. Okay, cool. That goes there. There we go. There's a truck outside my door. Do-do-do-do. At RGB. Oh, don't worry. It's gonna get all the wub-wubs. There we go. Okay. Just to keep those from dangling everywhere while I'm flipping them around and whatnot. Okay, cool. One in part 11, one in part 3A. Cool. Are these labeled? you go over there because you're weeping. Okay, so 3A, I need 2 of them. Here's they are. 1 part 11A. Okay, so this is 3A. Okay, 2 of those. And 1 part 11A? Be nice if you showed me pictures of what these flipping looked like. Oh, 11C. We've got a bunch of 11Cs. 11B, 11A. I'm assuming. I just love attach various parts. Is the frame square? Yes. Yes. It's square enough. You want to know what inspires confidence? Extruder gear. Okay. Some bolts, hex nuts, and lock nuts. Okay, cool. Attaching the parts. Okay, so I need some. Are those hex nuts or lock nuts? Okay, attach. Make sure the lock nuts or M3 are on the outside. Okay. So M316 with lock nuts, and this is on the outside, it looks like. No, the 1 part 3A is 6 millimeters thick, not 4 mil. Oh, okay. There is. Oh, it is 6. Okay, cool. Okay. So this just goes on the back, I guess. I don't know what this part does. I just love how it's like assemble various parts. Assembling. Okay. And then these go over. Okay, so flip this over. Whoop. On. Oh, these prevent the rods from falling out. Okay, cool. That's cool. Wow. Back in my day, this is how we used to build 3D printers. We had wood, and we had nuts, and we had screws, and we liked it that way. And I dropped my AirPod. There we go. Yeah. It's not upside down, David. You're upside down. Are you, David, do you still sell Ultimaker stuff? It's a drinking problem. Hey, I'm suffering from the same thing. There we go. The frame is ready. On to the next section. Woo. Okay, what are we at there? So we're at 10:15. No, Ultimaker dropped us as a reseller after Prusa bought you. Ah, okay. I don't think, was the Ultimaker 2 ever available in kit form? Or was it only just a pre-assembled unit? I don't think they ever sold it as kits. Okay, so the next part's gonna take us 60 to 90 minutes. It's 10:15. I think this is a good part to pause at. Yeah, I think this is a good part to pause at, and we'll carry, yeah, look at all these finicky little things. I'm already into the whiskey. So I think this is a good place to pause it at, and we'll carry on next Saturday with the XY assembly. But we got the frame together, which I thought this would be more of a thing. I mean, I could check and make sure everything lines up. No, those aren't the right size. These don't even have like chamfered ends. Oh my God. Oh God, it's gonna be interesting. And of course, just brass bushing, No linear rod, just brass bushing. Okay, where's the one with the? Where's the rusty one? This guy. Okay, I gotta clean this guy. I've got surface rust on one of these. So I'm gonna need to find some kerosene and a Scotch-Brite pad, which I don't think I have any Scotch-Brite pads in here. No, I've got stones. I got Dicam. Got a flashlight. Does that work? Oh, it does work. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean this guy up. So yeah. Yeah, I think this is a good spot to call it for today. You can see there is some discoloration. Like, it's really noticeable on the top. I'm hoping that that's just, you know, because I'm seeing gray. Gray is usually not a, gray is like a moldy color. I'm just hoping that's just discoloration from the laser over the years. Just, I don't know. This is fun. This is fun. Plus it's getting really hot in here. Yeah, it is chunky rust. I can feel it. I think there's only the one. Yeah, there's only the one that has that. This thing failed. Yours has discoloration too? Okay, so yeah. It is a nice size. And it's light. And it's square. Like, it's, let's try it. Yeah. It's, I can't check the sides because the sides have screws. So I can't really. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but Brillo Dawn was all I needed for Improvement PC. There you go. Yeah, dead tree, nice aesthetic. Yeah, this is cool. Like, no joke, I'm actually kind of happy. I'm enjoying this build. I got a feeling, you know, next week is going to be a little bit of a PTA meeting type with all this stuff we have to build up for the XY joints and everything, but that should be cool. This is cool. This is cool. I'm happy with this. Smaller than an SK Cube and has larger build volume. The Ultimaker motion system is pretty space efficient if I remember correctly. Like it's not as I don't think it's as compact build volume to frame size as a Voron, but also you got to remember the frame on this is 6 mil thick. Like there is no extrusions here. You don't have extrusions. You have literally a piece of plywood. Resonating frequency of the plywood is it's yes. Yes is the frequency. Many frequencies. Several frequencies to be exact. Ooh, I'm hearing chunky. That ain't good. Oh no, you're going good. Okay. Surprisingly light. All the frequencies. Okay, come over here some more, fan. It is getting warm in here. Another reason I'm calling off the I think this is a good point to call it. Yeah, because next we'll do the XY assembly and then wiring, and then how much of the manual are we through? We are through about 1/3 of the manual, so we have all that to go through for all. Yeah. And then the tool head and all that. Yeah, yeah. That'll be, next stream will be finicky, I got a feeling. Look at that. Look at that tool head. Oh, that looks like fun. Oh yeah, the bed frame's all wood too. There's the bed frame. Oh my god. That looks like a Voron part. Oh yeah, don't forget to enter for the draw. There's the extruder. Oh, there. Oh my god. Look at the size of that extruder. Oh my god, that is a chungus of an extruder. Like, there's a spool holder. Oh. Electronics are all on the bottom. There's your fan shroud and everything. Whew. Not direct drive. No, this is not direct feed. This is not a direct feed tool head. It's Bowden. I will be at some point, as long as the only thing I'm worried about is room up top. As long as the tool head, I have clearance up top here. I would like to put a direct feed extruder in here, either something like an LGX Lite, an Orbiter V2, or even a V3, or just something new. I'm not so concerned about the hot end, as long as it's all metal, honestly, because I don't think we're going to be pushing speeds and feeds that'll warrant high flow. So as long as we're sitting at V6 level, we'll be fine. I think I could swap in a V6 block with V6 nozzles and go 1.75. We'll see. We'll see. The plan is to keep it as original as possible. We're trying to get the most out of the original design. And if we start swapping everything, it doesn't count anymore, in my opinion. But I do want to keep this as original as possible. So. Whew. Just checking something here. Okay. My proof is breathing. Is it? I have a fan over here blowing at me, which probably isn't good, but it is. It's 28.9 in here. It's actually gone down a degree. Do you keep spare electronics in stock? Yes and no. I have a few extra octopuses on hand just because Big Tree Tech sent them to me years ago. I keep wire, heaters. Basically, I probably could build a printer from scratch. I've done it before. The Bonsai was built using pretty much all leftover parts. Remember, 2 is 1, 1 is none when it comes to 3D printers, and it's a good idea to have extras on hand of mission critical stuff. Fans, heater cores, thermistors, have an extra stepper or two. Like, yeah. Am I going to Earth? I am going to Earth. I will be going to Earth. So, yep. What do we got right now? We got 344 people here. Ooh. Make sure you like the smash button. Unsub because I refuse to get a cat. Don't blame me, blame, like, no, I'm not a cat person. I prefer pets that you can actually do stuff with. And also we want to do some traveling in the next little bit, so we're gonna go petless for a while after Coda. So yeah, I'm going to Earth. I'm trying to figure out Smurf. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what that slot is for. There's a slot up front here, and I don't know what it's for because there's nothing there. Why? Oh, probably the controller. How does the controller mount to this? Where does the controller mount to this? Is it underneath? Or does it, I don't know. Where is the Ulti? Oh, it just rests. It just rests on here. So yeah, that's slots for the wires. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Haven't you ever seen such a beautiful printer? Look at that thing. Look at that thing. That's beautiful. How does it send donations? If you're on YouTube, there is underneath where you type in chat, there's a money sign. And you have the option for super chat or super sticker, and also gift memberships. Personally, I'm a big fan of gifting memberships because it allows those that aren't a member of the channel to become members of the channel and hang out on the Discord in the super secret channel, and also have access to the members only live stream that we do once a month. And at the end of the day, I get the same percentage, so it doesn't really, if you give me $25 or you gift 5 memberships, I get the same amount, but one gives 5 people memberships for a month. So yeah, the mesh in the wood, where is that? Yeah, let's play with that. Look at this. Look at this. Can't play it like an accordion though, but it does bend. I'm a little worried because I found another spacer pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, these are different ones. Okay. Oh, I missed it. Hirenberg gifted 1 community membership, and Swamper gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers. Cheers. Yeah. What color did Tom paint his? Tom painted his, didn't he? I thought Tom painted his. Spacers, all the spacers. And Dragonflame gets the community membership. Cheers. If it's the white spacers, it's for the MCU. Okay, cool. Varnish. I'm kind of tempted to varnish this, at least the outside. Because I think I could, like, it won't damage any of these. Maybe I will varnish it. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I kind of want to leave it fully stock, though. That's the thing. How many hours it cuts? It's all industrial. This is all done industrial. They probably put one sheet out and cut the whole machine in one go. Like, this is industrial laser cutting level. Try it out first. Well, this is going to go inside. Actually, I'm not going to store this in the garage. This printer is now going to go inside. We're going to build it out here, but it's going to live inside just because the humidity is more controlled inside. So. Fungus and termite. This is going to be in my house. I hope I don't have fungus and termites in my house. I shouldn't. There's a fungus among us. Varnish might warp the wood. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it stock. Honestly, I'm just gonna leave it as is. Let's be honest. We're gonna build this. We're gonna print with it for a bit. We're gonna mess around with it for a bit. But this is not gonna be a workhorse machine. This is a showpiece, right? Yes, I will be putting clipper on it. I will be putting clipper on it. There's already one crack. Well, not crack, but I'm already got a chip of wood missing in one area. I will say, I haven't got a sliver yet. So that's good. You coat the wood, do all sides. Yeah, I'm not gonna take it apart to do that. I honestly, I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna coat it. I'm gonna leave it plain Jane stock as I can. It's gonna go inside, it'll be fine. I mean, let's be honest, this has been sitting in an unclosed cardboard box for 10 years, right? Almost 10 years. And it's shipped across the Atlantic. So I'm sure any damage that would have happened to the wood has already happened. And now it's gonna sit in a climate controlled basement for the rest of its life. So I'm pretty sure it will be fine. I'm honestly not too concerned. tell me where you can see my work here on this channel. Where kind of clear coat might be considered. The problem is I've already got the motors in here. I've got end stops. I'm not going to just spray bomb a partially assembled printer. It would have been smart probably to do this before putting it together, but that would require taking everything apart, having all the parts laid out, painting them, drying them all properly, and then going to do the build with everything in a big pile. So. Oh no, that's late. I was gonna switch. I was like, oh hey, there's a rocket launch, but it's an Electron launch and it's not till 1 a.m. So we're not gonna watch that on the stream, unfortunately. Luxin. Hey, so I know you have that like upgrade program where you could send in old printers and you guys do like upgrades or something. Does this qualify? When was the last Magic Smoke moment? We haven't fried anything in a while. Technically, it happens every stream because there's a clip in the intro. But that's an old clip, and we haven't had any... That's actually, like, from build number 2 on this channel. So that's, like... That clip's, like, 2 or almost... Oh, God. That clip, it might be 3 years old now. Oh, jeez. SpaceX getting static... Fire booster 9. Static fires. Yeah. Oh, booster 9. Yeah, booster 9. That'll be tomorrow though. Probably not gonna do it tonight. What was I talking about? But yeah. You wanna know what's funny or scary? I was checking my numbers the other day. This is stream today, I think, is number 325. I've done 325 live streams. Like regular, scheduled, with content, with me on it talking. I think we're up to 325 live streams. Yeah. Let me live playlists. Let's see here. The problem is I don't tag them all right, so they don't always show up. Yeah. So right now there's 303 live streams in the live stream playlist, but there's some that I didn't tag right. So if I go into YouTube, like my creator portal, and view like all live streams that are public, there's like 325 of them, roughly. Because it's been since what, April, May of 2020 is when I started live streaming. But that was like once a week, not every week for a bit. And then it started getting serious about a year into that, where it became every Saturday with the odd weekday. And then what was it? April of last year, I quit my job and went full-time YouTube, and it's been, since March of last year, it's been 3 a week for a year and a half, with the odd week off for family vacation and whatnot. So there is a mosquito in here now. Where did you come from? Yeah, you stay over there by that light. Okay. What position do I hold on Voron? Technically, there is a hierarchy, but it's not really that complicated. I'm an admin on the Discord and part of the team, I guess. Basically, the easiest way to figure it out, go on the Voron Discord. If they are flagged as an admin, they are the Voron team, but there's hierarchy within that too. Basically, Doc, Steve, and Max. Max is at the top, Russian cat food. And then anyone with like an engineer role actively is in development of thingamajigs, and crew is kind of like the cabal level. Remember, Voron's not a company, it's just a bunch of people having fun designing printers. So Wait, there is a hierarchy? Technically, yes, but it's kind of like a hive mind kind of thing. We're actually kind of working on trying to sort it out properly, but again, hive mind. Insanity, and I use the duct tape. Yep. Type of QA tester for docs. I got onto the team. The reason I'm on the Voron team is billions and billions of years ago when the Voron team was on Slack and there was like 20 people. If you built a Voron and you weren't a dick on the Slack, it was pretty much, hey, welcome to the Voron Owners Club, which was kind of the team, kind of, sorta ish. And then I think I was just there when the door opened, and they just haven't kicked me off yet. They just, you know, I don't know. I technically have the media role. You know, everything I do on this channel is nothing to do with Voron because this channel is my own thing, and anything I say and do on this channel does not reflect on the words and opinions of the Voron team. Blah 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 blah. Fake it till you make it. I'm still faking it. Grandfathered in. I think so. So I don't appreciate your IP. I don't. There is nothing. There was one part. Might have been two parts on the Voron V0.0 that I designed. Those are the only contributions to actual Voron hardware design. Is two parts that were very quickly depreciated on the V00. Other than that, beta testing. I used to do a lot of beta testing back during like the 2.1, 2.2 days. And like I've got Switchwire serial number 3. I've got, or 2, sorry, Switchwire serial number 2, V0 serial number 3. So I used to be really into like testing stuff, like, you know, as it was being worked on. But then I kind of fell off of that because the channel's just taking up my time and whatnot. So I do the tutorial videos as a YouTuber. Every now and then I make a Voron related video that I can, you know, pin it on the announcement page because it's Voron specific, and I can add it at 40,000 people, and it does help my YouTube numbers when I do that though. I think the last time I exercised that privilege was at Rocky Mountain with the V24 video, where it's like, hey, I'm about to really improve my YouTube metrics by doing one quick at everyone. Hey, V24 video, come watch it. Is that whiskey? It is. Because we got, what, 40,000 people on the Voron Discord last time I checked? Is it grab beer right now? It was grab a beer at 10 o'clock. Because we got to the point where it's like, okay, time to install the XY assembly, which is an hour to an hour and a half, and it's really finicky, apparently. So I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna stop here and just ride out the rest until 3 o'clock. Plus, I don't know about you, I kind of want to go back to playing Baldur's Gate 3. I started up a Dragonborn Ranger, so see how that playthrough goes. And by playthrough, I mean see if I'll get more than 3 hours in the game before I want to try something else. Because that's what happened the first time. It's 11 in Rio. It's 10:45 here. I think you guys are in the same time zone. Is there a screen on this printer? There is. It literally just hangs off the front. So yes, there is a screen, which considering this thing is running a Mega, there ain't no web UI until we put Clipper on it, that is. Which means I'm gonna need a USB micro to USB A connector. The Mind Flayer reproductive. Yeah, Mind Flayers are not fun. Honestly, it kind of sucks you have to redo that stupid, the intro every time. Stream the game. I don't do game streaming because I don't know. I've streamed Elden Ring a few times on the Discord, and the only voice chat channel on the Discord, which if you want access to, become a channel member. I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, it wouldn't be on this channel because if I were to go live on here playing Minecraft, that doesn't really help with the YouTube metrics. You soldered your USB cable to the Arduino. Can you do that? You can do that, can't you? Because it's just, you know, positive, negative, and then signal, right? Oh yeah, you got the 4 right there. Yeah, you got the 4 on the bottom. So you technically could solder right to those 4. I guess, if you wanted to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. I love this board. Like, look at this. Everything on here is a through hole. Like, you could build this entire board by hand. It's nothing. Like, the resistors are just through hole, the LEDs are through hole, everything, the MOSFETs, the LEDs, the connectors, everything is just, you can make this board yourself by hand, I think. Because everything that's important is on the Arduino, which you buy. So, also look at this power switch. But yeah, so if anything breaks on here, you could just buy a replacement and solder it on yourself, because it's all literally, you know, through hole. It's all through hole. There's no surface mount on this at all. Like, talk about user serviceability. No, I don't think these were assembled by hand. These look too, I don't know, actually there's flux on it, so maybe they were doing it by hand. You do, you are on the Arduino. There's no exposed pins on the Arduino though. You'd have to still solder. That's the problem. Which drivers? That's a good question actually. If somebody who knows more, because the drivers are literally just labeled Alti drivers. Like, I think they're A4988s or that type of driver, but they're just called Alti drivers on the PCB. That's all it says. There are schematics for that board on the RepRap forum. So there you go. Allegra A4988. So there you go. Good old standard Allegros. If it ain't broke, keep using it. Noisy drivers. They're not that bad. I mean, my V1, because I've got a V1, that's got DRVs in it, and it's actually not that bad. It's quieter than the Bamboo. To this day, I don't have a printer that's louder or quieter, or correction, yeah, louder. To this day, I don't have a printer that's louder than the Bamboo. It is still the loudest printer I own. And that's not a good thing. What am I drinking? Whiskey. Because this was a fun stream, so yeah. I'm not liking all these set screws I'm seeing in here. Okay, let's try and not lose everything this time. There we go. That bag's empty. This bag's empty. Very loud, hot end fan, yeah. Taz Sidekick is pretty loud. Oof. Well, the Taz Sidekick is a very, it's a new printer, but it's an old design. Like, it's, I don't know how that sells. Yeah, this thing, the hot end fan, so this has like the weird thing where the hot end fan cools the part as well. There's like only one fan. And it kind of does double duty. if you look at it. So you got this fan, and it's not a blower fan, it's a radial fan, and it blows down, and some of it's directed at the hot end, and like there's no heatsink fan at all. So, what are we at right now? Okay, so you got 10 minutes until we do the draw. So at 11 o'clock again, we're doing the giveaway for the spool of Polymaker filament. Link in the video description to enter for that. No heatsink cooling at all. Awesome. Swap in the heat for a Revo. There would need to be a mount for it, and then you would need a heatsink at that point, or a heatsink fan, which actually wouldn't be too hard because the Revo is pretty thermally broke, so you don't really need a ton of heatsink cooling on a Revo. That's one of the good things about the design. It's pretty stable. Are we going till the printer is ready? No, Alan. The next step is the XY assembly, which is 60 to 90 minutes, and that came up about half an hour ago, and I'm like, we're gonna end the stream at 11, so I figured it was a good point to end. Are you going 2.85? Yes, because that's what this comes with, and I wanna give a shout out to Printed Solid and David for hooking me up for a couple spools of 3 mil. I've got it sitting inside. Prehistoric card. It's not cardboard. It's wood. It's rich mahogany. 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 Making a mount for the. Let's actually here. Let's have some fun. Thingiverse. Okay. Ultimaker original. So let's see what mods we have available for the Ultimaker original. Oh, here we go, the V6. So we've got, so if I want to put a V6 in it, why didn't, okay, people who are around and designing 3D printers in like 2015 to like 2018, you know blower fans are a thing. Taking a radial fan and putting a duct and pointing it towards your nozzle is dumb. Why were we all about that shit back then? Like, why was this instead of just a 4010? Like, why is this a thing? Oh, and those are printed too. Nah, wood. Okay, so that's that. Gear upgrade, extruder upgrade. Ooh, window upgrade. Oh, and this, people hanging tools off their printers. Who hangs tools off their printers? Blowers weren't easy to source. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Relevant, popular. Oh, and again, Thingiverse sucks. Search sucks. E3D has conversion. Is it like an actual like official conversion? Ooh, the fan shroud. BL touch mount. Oh, there you go. This is what you need. This is what you need. Look at that. It's not a Tuma. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man, I'm tired. I'll just, here, you ready? You ready? I'm gonna do the bamboo thing. Wait, let me find it. Okay, so this is how you take an old design. Oop, I dropped something. Here we go. Okay, so this is how you make a modern printer. Ready? What you do, okay, come on. Okay, whatever. What you do is you take your modern printer, right? This is a modern printer. Okay, it's running 32-bit OS. It's running, you take an enclosed printer, you put make it Core XY, because that's what you do. Put a high flow hot end, make it 32-bit. Cool, you're like every other enclosed, but here's the secret sauce. Here's the secret sauce, okay? You run down to the home despot, okay? And you go get yourself a Craftsman blower, okay? And then what you do is you take this and you duct tape it to the side of your printer. And congratulations, you have a modern Core XY that's enclosed like every other modern Core XY that's enclosed. Pick your poison. Do you want to have a butchered open source version of firmware, or do you want to lock down firmware? Pick one. You get one option. Get a leaf blower. Pretty sure I grabbed a spider web with that too. Ultimaker DIY. Yep. Although I'd be worried that might actually break the bed off. Yeah, it might blow the tool head off, unfortunately. Simon Fezzik. Yeah, just get a leaf blower. They're cheap. They run on batteries, so you can probably convert them to 24 volts pretty easily. Ultimaker Core XY. You don't need to convert this to Core XY. The Ultimaker motion system is actually a pretty solid motion system. It's just kind of Ultimaker, really only Ultimaker does it. Because it's weird, because you got like, here's your X motor and here's your Y motor. So this motor moves this rod, which moves this rod, kind of thing. It's weird. There's a lot of linkages to it. Because this spins this rod, which moves that. And this spins this rod, which moves that. And that, doing that, moves your tool head. And yeah, it's weird. You don't see it too often. Race 3D also used it? Okay. So yeah, it's not unknown, it's just not used often. I'm gonna use the same board. I'm using the same board. It's Clipper compatible, so we're good. The only thing I gotta figure out is if it outputs, if the hot end is 12 volt, because the board takes 19 volts. So is it a 19 volt hot end? Is it a 24 volt hot end? Or is it a 12 volt hot end? Same with the fans. Like, is it stepping down the voltages? Because the hot end fan, I think, is 12 volt. Yeah, the hot end fan is 12 volt. So I don't know if it steps down, or if it only steps down some things. 18 volt, 40 watt for the heater cartridge. Okay, so it's special. So that makes, if we wanted to put a Revo in there, hard. I mean, you could put a 24 volt and just deal with the lower power. Like, it just wouldn't run optimally. But it would work. $20 volt, 70 watt is the math if you want to match the 40 watt, 18 volt. Oof. Yeah, but there is no 70 watt, 24 volt Revo. I gotta take that apart still. MOSFET the output with 24 volt supply. Hey, you could. Oh. I mean, you could just put 24 volt in and then just PID tune it, and whatever it comes out to is whatever it comes out to. You just might not get, 40 watts or whatever. It might drop down a bit. You want to upgrade the belts for G2? I'd have to replace all the belts in this, because every belt and pulley in here is MXL. So I would have to swap out all the belts and pulleys for 2GT. Which might be worth it, might not. I got a feeling that we're not going to bother with it. Volt Revo and PWM max. No, you can't limit PWM that way. Tim, you can't. That is, some people think you can do that with fans. You can't, because all it does is it's cycle. It doesn't change the voltage. Is Sunloop filament good? Eh. What is good filament is Polymaker, and we're gonna give away a spool of Polymaker right now. So if you didn't enter, you'll have another chance on Tuesday, where we start the VZBot build, hopefully. I don't know how far we'll get in the build, because I want to do the whole unboxing and everything. And Tuesday is a short stream, so it's only gonna be like a 2-hour stream. Nope, not that. Link 2 sheets, there we go, create, there we go. So Tuesday is gonna be a short stream, probably only a little over 2 hours, going live at 11 a.m. But we're gonna start the VZBot build. So it might just be on, like, go through the kit, look at everything, and then start the frame, and then that'll be it. But the VZBot build series starts on Tuesday. How the blaster turned out. The Blade Runner one, I've got it right here. Here's the thing, I gotta reprint a whole bunch of this. So this is it currently right now. It's held together with hopes and dreams and blue tape. Some of it does work, okay? Some of it does work the way it's supposed to. But a whole bunch of it is cracked and warped, and yeah. Having to drill and tap generic resin wasn't the greatest idea in my book. Grips turned out really nice though. I'm sure these will shine up if I clear coat them. But the plan is, I was talking with Soraya Tech, they're gonna send me some build resin, the nylon build resin. I'm gonna reprint some of the parts that, basically I'm gonna take this apart, everything that is kind of borked, I'm gonna reprint, and then I'll put it back together and see how it goes then, and then move on to finishing it. But there it is right there. So triggers don't work. Also, I ordered the wrong springs for the triggers. I ordered the right ones, they're on their way. Unfortunately, Amazon Canada doesn't have them in stock. They have them in stock overseas, so I won't get them till the end of the month, so. Okay, the Ultimaker original came out in 2011. Give me a number between 11 and 20. I need a number between 11 and 20. $17, okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, all right, whatever, 17. Round and round she goes, where she stops, I don't know. But the winner will get an email from me after the stream ends. Alan Greenwell. Congratulations, Alan Greenwell. Let me pull up your information. 1 of 1, I'd like to see it, cool. So congratulations, Alan. You will get an email from me after the stream ends with information on how to collect your filament from Polymaker. Everyone golf claps in chat. So we're gonna call it there. I am tired. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my drink here and go play some Baldur's Gate 3 for a bit and then go to bed. So again, Tuesday, we'll carry on with we'll start the VZBot build series. This will be Saturday nights until it's done. The VZBot will be Tuesdays until it's done. And then Fridays will just be print and chills. Floaters or whatever, unboxings, whatever comes up. So we're gonna call it there. Again, shout out to Polymaker for the spool of filament that we gave away this stream and every stream. Link for them and more in the video description. Also, shout out to you guys because this kit was sourced by myself with some help from some others, and I had to pay for it with my own money. So for those that gifted memberships, became members of the channel yourself, or donated to the channel, I thank you. I would not be able to do the things I do, create the content I create, without your continued support. You made it all possible. So cheers. So it is Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe out there. Wash your hands, and I will see you on Tuesday. Goodbye.